Welcome back to the second episode of The Flame. I'm your host, Orlando Jimenez.
And I'm your other host, Tommy Wea. Today is January 31st, 2024. First up, we want to thank our dedicated individuals who served the Hutto ISD School Board. President Billy Lajudas, Vice President Amy English, Secretary Shannon Jacobs, Member Shara Turner, Member Terrence Owens, Member Felix Chavez, and Member James Matlock.
Thank you for all you do for our students and faculty. Without you, this newscast wouldn't be possible.
Today we want to look at course selections
And the latest on the New Year's middle school attendance zoning and more.
This is Emily Espinoza coming to you with your hour reminders. This is a reminder for both students and teachers. Students should pick up breakfast upon entering the building and then go straight to their first period classroom. Students should not be doing laps through the halls. Right?
This is Coach B-Tech. During 0 hour, you need to go straight to your classroom. No roaming the hallways.
Teachers should not be letting students come to their classroom before school just to hang out. Students need to be in their first period classroom unless they are going to tutorials with the pass. Teachers, remember, students have already come through the cafeteria and should bring breakfast with them. Students should not be leaving the classroom to go get breakfast. Thank you for keeping our hallways safe and students where they need to be.
Hello everyone, I'm Alana Williams, bringing you next year's middle school course selections. The course offerings are language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. There are also honors classes for those 4 core subjects. Electives offering are numerous: Spanish, BIM, Tech Apps, Health, Dollars and Cents, Team Leadership, Nutrition, and Wellness, Yearbook, Newspaper, Newscast, Robotics, Art, Theater, Band, Choir, Orchestra, Guitar, Dance, and PE and Athletics. Welcome, Ms. Ramsey.
Hello.
We wanted to talk with you about course selections. What is the course selections process?
Well, the first step was that Miss Poteet and I went into the 6th and 7th grade classes, and we talked to the students about everything, gave a presentation. I gave all of my students a copy of this 6th grade course selection worksheet, and on the worksheet it has a QR code. So I told all of my students that they could choose to either submit the responses by using the QR code, it goes to a Google form, or they can fill it out and get it signed by a parent and give to me. So the process is just they decide between honors and on-level core classes, they choose what PE elective they're going to take, and they choose their top 4 elective choices.
What happens if a student doesn't turn in their course selections?
Ooh, we get to choose their classes for them.
When will the schedules be made available to students?
That is probably during the summer before school starts.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Ms. Ramsey.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
The 6th and 7th graders' due dates for turning in course selection is February 2nd, so be sure to turn them in.
Hello, this is Sean Hufford reporting from HMS on the ongoing new middle school decisions. Gus Almquist Middle School is slated for completion by the end of May. There have been 2 attendance zones options floated for families and community members to review. The rezoning process sought to balance enrollment with the attendance zones that of the rating of growth in each zone. At the board meeting last Thursday, the new principal for JAMS was named and the attendance zones were finalized. Hutto Middle School's feeder capture will be all students currently zoned for Cottonwood Creek and Hutto Elementary Schools. HMS zoning is orange on the map. Meanwhile, Gus Almquist will capture all students currently zoned for Curley, Veterans Hill, and Howard Norman Elementary. GAM's zoning is blue on the map. The trustees also approved a grandfathering expansion for current 7th graders. They can apply to continue 8th grade at their current middle school. However, they are subject to transfer process criteria: the availability of space on a particular campus, established residency on the student and their family, code of conduct, attendance history, and academic performance. Further, they will permit current 5th and 6th graders, students who are siblings of current 7th graders, to apply for a transfer request. Also, this way, siblings are not split between 2 different middle school campuses if they are affected by the new attendance zoning. All transfer application fees and these attendance will be waived for families. It's important to note grandfathering expansions will only be allowed for students with established residencies who are impacted by the rezoning in the new 2024-2025 school year. In addition, Hutto ISD will not provide district transportation for these transfer students to or from the residence and middle school. Check out the Hutto ISD webpage for more information about the new school.
Hutto Middle is introducing a new sport to athletics. Tennis will be added this spring. Tennis is a racket sport that can be played as a single player or a team of two against an opponent, commonly referred as singles or doubles. A tennis ball is a hollow rubber ball carved in felt that volleys from one side of the court to the other, just like in volleyball.
This is Coach Smith, one of our athletes. How did tennis become a sport for you?
Yeah, so this year we're starting our inaugural tennis program for boys and girls 7th and 8th grade. It's something that a lot of programs around us, Georgetown and Louisville have, so we wanted to bring it here to Hutto as well.
Do you think tennis will have a good turnout?
Yeah, I hope so. If you're interested in tennis, we've got some information on band for the people in band. If you're not in band, we should have some flyers out about an interest meeting coming up in February. So if you're interested, definitely come out and try out. We'd love to have you.
Adding tennis to Hutto Middle School's program is an exciting development. Students will have the opportunity to learn a new skill and stay active and compete against other schools. We are confident that HMS will rise to the challenge. We can't wait to see the team in action and wish them the best successful season.
Hello, this is Gabriela Domingo from HMS reporting on the weather. 2024 is starting off with chilly weather. Several days below freezing that resulted in 2-hour school delays. Looking ahead at February, the temperatures look very stable with low 60s and mid 40s for the first half of the month, climbing down to the 70s and mid 40s by the end of the month. We're only looking at one day in the 30s. The air quality is in the fair range, but we do have some days that approach close to poor air quality that may affect sensitive groups. There has been some reports of allergies, and most of the reports say that dust in indoor pests happen to be very high and is even reaching extreme on most scales. It is recommended to keep your home clean, especially if you have indoor pets. Keep your eyes on the weather with your favorite weather app. Have a hoodie or a jacket always on hand and set your thermostats at comfortable temperatures. Stay warm, hippos!
Hello everyone, my name is Malik Okamefu. Hope you're having a happy new year so far. Let's talk about the upcoming movies and TV shows for January and beyond. Where my Marvels fans at? This is for you. What if season 2 is coming out on Disney? The Equalizer, Meg 2, and Aquaman is also coming out on Netflix. Arriving to Hulu is the new season of The Bachelor. The Bachelor Joey from charity season and season 11 is returning for reality TV. Reality TV star Vanderpump is returning this week. But if reality TV isn't your jam, you can head further. You can head to the theaters for the spicy Mean Girls. Mean Girls are now stepping into the world of music and making their old story greater. But that's all the films we have for today. You stay silly.
Hello, hippos. This is Mia reporting on Valentine's Day. It is the holiday people use to express their love for others through cards, candies, gifts, and flowers. But most people don't know the story behind it. The legend of Valentine's Day dates back to the 3rd century when the Emperor Claudius II thought that single men made better soldiers for war. So with that, he outlawed marriage. But Valentine knew this was right, so he secretly performed marriages. Once Claudius found out, he executed Valentine. The day became associated with romantic love, when notions of courtly love flourished by association with the lovebirds of early spring.
You are invited to come to our annual Black History Month program on February 7th, 2024 at 6 p.m. in the HMS gym. Come stroll through our gallery walk and see our student groups perform. We also invite you to stay after the program for a Soul Food and African Diaspora event in the HMS cafeteria. The goal is to bring together our families and community to celebrate, educate, and recognize Black History Month.
hope you all enjoyed this. You can check us out on YouTube at The Flame HMS.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep up with the news at HMS. Also, check out our new online school newspaper at hmsblaze.wordpress.com.
We'll see you next episode.
Thank you.